Well, Ceramicspeed's new Aero derailleur housing oversized pulley wheel has been seen on some pro teams' bikes, especially in the TT Stage 2 of the Giro d'Italia. And this new device obviously is claiming better aero advantages as well as some watts gains because it's an oversized pulley wheel construction. So really, what does this look like? Is it really going to give us any benefit? Obviously, it's going to be expensive. So let's roll an intro and let's have a bit of a look at this new device that Ceramicspeed is going to be releasing over the summer period. Probably announced around about the Tour de France. Now, this new prototype and oversized pulley wheel has been developed in conjunction with Drag20. And Drag20, the guy that works from that company is called Simon Smart, and he's a acclaimed aerodynamicist. And apparently he's worked in Formula One till he was around about 37 years of age, and now he's moved into cycling because he used to love doing TTs. And it's also claimed that he worked with Giant to develop the Trinity TT bike. So he comes with a pretty good CV in developing aerodynamic devices. So this Simon Smart has worked in conjunction with Ceramicspeed and developed a device, or it looks like a housing, but apparently it is a integral is the word I'm looking for, guys, part of the housing, because obviously people question this because you can't just put aero devices onto things on the bike, because there is a rule in the UCI, which I will quote here, which is 1.3.024, that basically says screen shield decreasing resistance to air shall be prohibited. But somehow they've managed to get around the rules, and the UCI have allowed it to be used in the Giro d'Italia. So they've got over that hurdle of meeting the rules. Okay, so Ceramicspeed have got a pretty good reputation from some of us people who do reviews are a little bit critical that they're probably overclaiming a lot of the stuff they do with the benefits of their ceramic bearings that they've got and how much watts they save in the oversized pulley wheels. And of course, we're skeptical because there's also another company that we've shown that tests the oversized pulley wheel derailleurs, not on a bike, but separate, so it's isolated. And they argue that's representative, but it really isn't, because you need to put it in on a bike in the environment, because the drag and the air hitting it is going to be quite different, because there's a whole front wheel, body, people's feet moving, pedals, everything before it hits that derailleur. So those aerodynamic advantages that they're claiming may be misrepresented because of they've tested it out of context with the way that a bike is generally used. I don't really think it looks that nice. I don't know what you think of it. You can make up your own decision and let me know down below in the comments. But does it really give us an advantage? Now, if we take it off the bike and we put it onto a housing, we put an aero wind tunnel, it might be. And this guy, Simon Smart, might have actually developed it to be aerodynamic. But when we put it on the bike, it's at the back of the bike. We've got the whole crank set, the bike, the front wheel, all causing this turbulence. We have turbulent air hitting it. It probably makes very, very minimal difference to the drag overall of the bike because of the position it's in, not because of design of the housing. So I think that this item really is going to give very, very little benefit. And it's also the same with the oversized pulley wheels. I don't believe that they do give the benefits, because the path that you're making the chain go through those derailleurs, which is unloaded, by the way, and I've made videos about this sort of thing before, it's going through a more tortuous path because the jockey wheel is big, and you might go, yeah, but it's got a softer radius, but it actually has to change through the pulley's direction greater than if it's a smaller pulley, which is straighter, if you know what I mean. So I don't believe that these oversized pulley wheels are really giving you that much advantage, which it would be the losses in the chain, because the smaller pulleys, give less movement of the links as it goes through the derailleur going back to the chain, because there is no load losses there. It's only the chain moving back and the friction part of the chain that's actually giving any losses, which is very, very small. So if you count that and you count the housing, which is in dirty air already, I think the overall losses are going to be pretty small. So in conclusion, really, is this really worth the money? Well, I would have to probably say dollars to benefit are pretty poor. And a lot of people have said this, even people, not Hambini, me, Peak Talk, but even other people as well, because these oversized pulley wheels are extremely expensive and the amount of gains you get from watt loss are very small. So your dollar per watt gained is really quite high because of the expense of the unit. And this would be the same with this housing, because we can be pretty certain it's going to be a price that's above or higher than the oversized pulley wheel standard that you're getting, because it's got this different housing on it. There's going to be a premium price to getting that. So when you look at the advantages that the Aero may give, which would be like single digits anyway, plus the chain losses, which will be very small as well, you're probably not good value as far as what you're spending on your bike. But it'll be interesting to see if people can get their hands on it and see really how good it works once it's released, which they are saying it's going to be over this summer period. And I would actually like to see Hambini's comments. If he knows this guy Simon Smart, he's in the same sort of game, so maybe he's even met him or knows his credentials. And I'd be very interested to get Hambini's take on Simon's credentials and how good he is at developing these sorts of devices. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. Remember to smash that like button, and don't be a ninja watcher, guys.